is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Joey JCM, and a sort of a kind of shotgun style. We're doing this episode of VGTC, treasure hunting, ladies and gentlemen. Going over some treasure that I found tonight. Today was a big day. Sonic Forces came out, and also another game came out that I'm going to show you. But I wound up having to go to a few stores. I needed an umbrella. So I went to a few stores, and then there was a few stores next to those few stores, and I was like, let me just browse around, just browsing. But then something terrible happened. Well, no. I wound up seeing some things. Treasure hunting tonight, truly, and spent money that I did not want to spend. But few things that I saw, I rarely have ever seen, and in the condition that they're in, I'm big on the condition of the box too. If I'm gonna buy it used, right? So the condition I saw these games in, and I've never seen them like anywhere. I was like, Jesus, and well, you'll see. Well, first of all, this is what I went to GameStop. I was just browsing around, and because I was looking for this game right here. First game tonight on the treasure hunting is WWE. Not even 2K. This is before. I think this was the last game before the 2K, right? It was 14? WWE 14, 2K4. I think it was 2K14, if I'm correct. This is the last game, I believe, before the 2K-ness. Still made by 2K, but wasn't called 2K yet. WWE 13. This game was awesome. Why did I trade it in? I don't know. Because I think I got 14, and I figured the roster that it had, I was like, it still has like the same kind of guys and stuff, but more. It had even more, and it was great. But I don't know, like I played 14, I loved it, but something about 13 was just like amazing, And this was a certain just feel to it, whatever. I had like my own kind of storyline going, and I kind of want to continue that for some reason. And just I don't know, this was just a great era. This was just a great, and CM Punk, I loved CM Punk because he brought like a realism back to wrestling, whether it was a work or not, I don't know. I just loved CM Punk, and this just reminded me of like Hope, this game, in a way, because like I felt like this game and this era was bringing back a lot of stuff, but then I got taken away, But for that brief period of time, that brief CM Punk period was just great. And like I said, it just brought like a realism to it, and especially since WWE, like SmackDown versus Raw 2K11, whatever it was called, SmackDown versus Raw 2011 was the first wrestling game I got in a long time, and that game was amazing. Of course, it had a few annoying little bugs in it. Like if you want to do a title match, you had to put another title on the guy just to do the title. But compared to all the awesome stuff that it had, like the physics and everything were just incredible. So then WWE 12 comes out. That was the first WWE after the SmackDown versus Raw, and it was abysmal. It was a completely unfinished game. I could not believe how unfinished that game was. They had a new engine, and they just didn't have time to finish anything else. And even the new engine wasn't, it was just horrible. So then this game's coming out. The roster was awesome. It looked great, and I was like, oh man, So I got it, and they wound up fixing a lot of stuff. Brought so many guys into it. And it's just, like I said, a certain feeling about this game. I have my own little story going. I want to continue that story in this game for some reason. And it was just a nice thing to have. Do I have it for PS? I don't think I had it. I played it for PS3. I think I borrowed it from somebody for PS3 also. I loved the game so much. I was doing with the story. well, the in-game, the one they give you, was it the WrestleMania? I forget what story it was, but I was doing the story mode in both games. But it was a shame because the PS3 version had like a little sound issue. This game was like perfect for 360, but unfortunately at that point, PS3. I feel like PS3 stuff was completely fixed at that point too. But for some reason, they were a mess. 2K took them over, thank God, and the game started getting better and better. Obviously, I think this was the first 2K game actually, and they were able to fix a lot of stuff because of that. But unfortunately, the PS3 version had a couple of sound issues. Like every fifth slam, like it wouldn't make a sound in the ring for whatever reason. But as of 2K14, the PS3 version was far superior, I thought, because so much easier to put the music on. That's a whole nother story. But the PS3 version of 2K14 was amazing. But this was the last 360 one that I got, and I wanted it back. It was a long time coming. It was $10, and I was like, you know what? I need to find this game. I did. It was $10. Actually, I went in there, and they were like, oh yeah, we have it. And then the guy looked, and I was like, oh, but do you have the case though? He's like, oh, I don't think so. He looked, like the shelf, and they only had like the GameStop, they put their own kind of picture in their box. I was like, nah. So. And then I'm just like, he's like, oh, I need help or anything else? I was like, nah, I'm just browsing around. And then all of a sudden I hear, sir! I turn and I see this. And I was like, huh? And he's like holding it up. He's like, I found it! I was like, oh shit! So like, I was like, how's the box? And I was like, oh man, it's in pretty good condition. So I was like, okay. Definitely got to clean up a bit. It feels a little greasy. But yeah, so that's the first game there. Very happy to see this back. I had a really good time with this game. I had a really good time. Very quality, very... I'm sure there was some things in there because it's before 2K completely cleaned out all the viruses. But in the games, I think there's still some. Who knows? Whatever. But this was a really awesome game, and I was really happy to get this back. Each wrestling game that I get, I have like my own storyline. I try to continue the story from the last. Like the games have story mode, but I'm talking about my personal story that I do with the wrestlers. Not even in universe modes. I feel like only in SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 universe mode was awesome, but then they put too many restrictions and too many like, and then in SmackDown 2011 it was just like put universe on mode. You could switch it on and off, and basically it was just like you did things and it counted towards interactions, and you would get a surprise every now and then. A guy might come in, and you could make your own story off of that. Oh, this guy interrupted, And then universe mode just got too like, oh, you can only do this in universe mode and only this in exhibition, and so I just do exhibition, make my own story up. I used to like, I think with this game actually, I used to have like a little notebook. I used to write down the stories that I would do and everything, and just a really good time. Okay, so then I actually saw this first. Next game here on Treasure Hunting. PokePark 2, Wonders Beyond. And these are just amazing. This PokePark series was just an amazing, like, quality, beautiful adventure type game. And I saw this and I was like, Jesus Christ. Then I saw the price and I was like, expensive for me, like above the 20 range. So not that far above, but still, I was like, I don't want to be spending that kind of money. A lot of stuff I get on sale. Of course, I have my day one games, which you'll see here, a few of them later on. But a lot of games that I get on sale. Like in the $20 range, sometimes lower than that. A lot of the times. But yeah, but I saw this and I said, shit. And the box is in amazing condition. You never see this. And I was like, Jesus. And then I'm just looking at the Wii game some more. And then I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I see this, the first one. I couldn't believe my eyes. I saw these games and I was like, are you kidding? The condition that they're in too. I was like, what? Look at that. Both Pokeparks. So exciting. Like I said, these are just awesome, simple, quality adventure games. How did I play it? I might have rented it from like GameFly back in the day. Ugh, GameFly, horrible memories. They were okay, like, at first for a little bit, but they just, ugh, I mean, that was, ugh. But there it is, guys. Pokepark 1 and 2, and let me show it one more time. In amazing condition. I could not believe my eyes. So I was like, this is the only opportunity I'm going to have to get these games in this condition, pretty fresh. Like, this did, like, nothing on, like, number 1 especially has, like, nothing. Like, number 2, just, like, nothing pretty much all around. Just in the back, you can barely even see it. It's like a little, like, ding, 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 but, like compared to the rest of the box, like I just gotta look at number 1 again. Like, look at, like, I can't believe the condition this is in. Like, oh, and it still feels like smooth almost too. You know what I mean? Still probably gotta do a little rub down on them, you know. But definitely some treasure hunting here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So those 3 games alone, like, my God, my heartstrings. You know, I'm looking at them. I'm like, I especially the Pokeparks. I never thought I would get those games, like, in that condition too. Oh, wow. Anyway, so what should we do? Ooh, I don't know what should. All right, let's do this. So anyway, so this is an example of some day 1 games I get. You know, some series are just day 1 series for me. Some games are just day 1 games for me. Like I said, most stuff I get on sale, but this game right here was kind of a combination of both. Because, well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is Super Lucky's Tale. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, what is it today? November 7th? November 7th is the day. And this and Sonic Forces, which maybe came out today. And this is amazing because I think this character, first of all, was like Microsoft Smart Glass or Xbox Smart, their you know, HoloLens or whatever it was called. Smart Glass, what was that? The same thing. I don't know. But he was a good character in like one of those like Smart Glass demos or something, or it was a game, I don't know. But then they announced, I think, was it E3? Whatever the hell they announced, they were like, oh, we're making an actual like regular game of Lucky's Tale. It's a Super Lucky's Tale, ladies and gentlemen, and we're super lucky because this game is only $30. Like, what? And, you know, with like game was called online, it was like in the 20 range, like low 20s. So I pre-ordered this a long time ago. I was like, oh my God, low 20s for like a brand new awesome game. And the reason why I got this is because this is an Xbox One exclusive, by the way, and it's Xbox One enhanced and all that craziness. Xbox console, well, Xbox One. It's not anything else. The reason why I got this game is when I saw the trailer and everything, I was like, wow, this is like a legit, like spirit of like Rareware, you know, old school like platform game, and I was like, awesome character, and yeah, it's just like an awesome, like it literally is like a Rare game, old school Rare game. You know what I mean? Like in the vein of Yooka-Laylee, which is actually made by the original Rare guys. Oh my God. So yeah, I wonder if they were like, you know what, we're gonna make our own platformer because Xbox owns Rareware. For those of you who don't know, I mean, if you're gamers, I guess you should know the history a little bit, right? But like, because it's a big deal. Like Rare was like made some of the greatest games of all time consistently. Like N64, like they were half the reason why N64 was unbelievable. You know what I mean? You know, Rare consistently made awesome classic after classic, and they were each like different but like the same, but like, oh my God. So Xbox bought Rareware, and slowly people left, and Rare is not the same. What was the last actual Rare game they made? I think it was Cameo Elements of Power? Like old style rare type game. That might have been it. So anyway, so then recently Yooka-Laylee, I'm sure you guys have heard of that. That is made by the original Rare people. Like they came back together, and it's called Yooka-Laylee because it's in the vein of Banjo-Kazooie, and it's just it's another one of their games. You know what I mean? And the awesome thing about that is kind of awesome because. It's awesome because they made like a super duper edition that actually comes with like an N64 box, an N64 like cartridge. It's just for show probably, but oh my god, like, but I think it was like, impossible to get, and I don't even know, but anyway, so they came back together and they made a game. So I wonder if Xbox was like, you know what, we're gonna make our own Rare type game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I saw this and I was like, this is an awesome game that I would love. Like, it's just pretty much a Rare style platformer game. It looks awesome and it's so cheap. Like I said, I got it for $30 new, but I got it in the low 20s. The game was called oh my god, like a long time ago I pre-ordered that. I was like, you know what, whatever. Anyway guys, last but not least on today's treasure hunting, yes, it is Sonic Forces, ladies and gentlemen. I went with the Switch version because I looked up different versions and I was comparing them. And for some reason, I was either going to get it for Switch or PS4, I believe. But I was comparing versions, and I was like, you know what? I'm really loving Switch. I'm really feeling Switch. It's Nintendo, and it's just awesome. And I don't know, for some reason, when I was looking up comparison videos, the Switch version just looked like a little crisper or something. I don't know. And I was just like looking for an excuse to get more Switch stuff. You know what I mean? And I just love the Switch Pro controller. That HD Rumble oh god, Switch is just awesome. And Nintendo always, takes what they have and always makes it seem like they have 2 times that. So like whatever graphical power Nintendo has, like when a Nintendo game comes out, like they make it seem like the system has like 2 times the graphical power somehow than it actually does. And it's just Nintendo in general. It's just awesome to play stuff on Nintendo systems. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I was like, it's awesome. It comes with that controller skin for the doggy bone thing. I think it's for PS4, Xbox One. Comes with all. I guess bonus editions like the first run because it's the same price. It wasn't like extra. So I guess all the first run editions come with the stickers for each controller. The PS4 one will come with a PS4 skin, Xbox One skin, and I believe I was looking on like it's just sort of sad. There was a thing that said. There's some free stuff for these games, PS4, Xbox One. I wonder if, I assume it's free for Switch too. It was like an extra bonus level, like a Shadow the Hedgehog bonus level or something. And some extra costumes, which I thought only came with this, but the bonus edition comes with a controller skin plus a load of in-game items from 5 other Sega games. Customize your character. Yeah, I thought it was only with the bonus edition, but if you go on PSN and Xbox Live, you can get those for like free right now. So, so if you guys have got Sonic Forces and you don't know that, go on, Xbox Live, PS1. I have yet to confirm that for Switch, but I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be the same thing, right? Oh, I'm excited to go check that. So there it is, guys. There was a quick. I love making videos. And don't have the time right now to make a beautiful, nice video like I like to do. But I figured I'd just do a shotgun version, review bra inspired, just fucking, just sit and like, it's kind of just like doing it live, but just pre-recorded, But I had to come on and make a video. I love making videos. Love making videos for you guys. Thank you for like new subscribers lately. You guys are awesome, and it's just, I don't know, I'm just so thankful to, I don't know, it's what I love to do, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know. So, been doing it for over 10 years. Love to make all kinds of videos. Love to make music. If you guys don't know, I actually am the artist of 2 parody songs. I Wanted Padme and I Am the One. Both Star Wars. One's based on Backstreet Boys. No, I'm sorry. No, both Backstreet Boys. One's based on Star Wars. One's based on The Matrix. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just, it's the end of the video, so I'm just saying what's up and all this stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Just, I'm in a good mood. I don't know. So, there it is, guys. A treasure hunting episode right there. VGTC. Video Games, Toys, Collecting. Treasure hunting episode. And, yeah. Just, like I said, wish I had more time to make videos. Ooh, we got 5 minutes left on the camera, which probably means 2 minutes. So let me start to say goodbye to you guys. And yeah, I would love to make videos all the time for you guys, but unfortunately, gotta do the other stuff. And if you guys wanna get the Patreon now, $1 a month if you want, whatever. Help me one day be able to make videos all day for you guys. And but you guys know all the ways you could raise the power level of the channel. A thumbs up sticks it up YouTube's ass. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, commenting, liking, and all that stuff. You guys are so beautiful. Look at you. You're beautiful. Oh. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Joey JCM here for another lovely video that I love to do for you guys no matter what. And yeah. So this has been VGTC, Video Games, Toys, Collecting, Treasure Hunting episode. This is Joey JCM. I love you guys, and I will see you guys later. Wow.